Chapter 280. The Power of the Cultivator Army. The situation immediately changed. The Snake Clan had a huge advantage. The White Snake Demon Venerable glanced at the old man and said to him, "Help me get out of here, and I'll give you half of him." "Fairy White Snake, you're being too polite. We're of the same kind, so we should help each other." Black Snake Demon Venerable replied, and waved his hand. A torrential black nomological power transformed into a huge river that surged towards the Crimson Crow Emperor and Emperor Li. After all, the two of them were one realm apart. Due to the power of the Black River, they were still forced back by the river despite defending with all their might. The Crimson Crow Emperor was furious. "I'm helping you, yet you're attacking me? Oh, I'm sorry, I used too much strength." Black Snake Demon Venerable replied with a smile. The White Snake Demon Venerable also fought with Emperor Jin. The difference in strength between the two was not big. After a collision, they quickly separated. Jin Dragon Army, form a formation and kill the demons. Emperor Jin gave the order, and the following army roared and moved in unison. The power of the soldiers compiled and gathered into a lawn dragon and attacked the White Snake Demon Venerable. Because this area was originally within the range of the human race, other than the king and the army. The 9 countries did not send any other soul transformation powerhouses. Other than their demon venerables, the Snake Clan really did not have any outstanding geniuses this time. They directly sent these to powerhouses to hold down the fort. Both of them could be considered the top combat power here. Originally, it was just to make up for appearances, but at this moment, it played a role in fighting for the humanoid treasure, Sanshi. Doom. Thelong Dragon unleashed by the army of cultivators collided with the White Snake Demon Venerables. Demonic Body An was forced back. Sanshi was rather shocked. This was the strength of a team. The highest cultivation level of the army was only at the nascent Soul Martial Emperor realm. But in terms of explosive power, it made even a soul transformation cultivator retreat. The reason why the 9 nations did not send soul transformation cultivators was because they each had a powerful army of cultivators that surpassed any sect or family. Even without using war dharma treasures, they could still intimidate many factions. At this moment, the Li Nation's army of cultivators also moved. Boundless power gathered and transformed into a blood-colored axe that slashed fiercely at Black Snake Demon Venerable. Boom! Black Snake Demon Venerable's river of dharmic powers was split into 2. The latter snorted and fear flashed across his eyes. "Fairy White Snake, you have to get away as soon as possible. Otherwise, it won't be easy for you to leave. It could even be life-threatening." "Let's go." Few White Snake Demon Venerable grabbed Sanshi, who was sized up by the army of cultivators, and a cold light flickered on its body. Her body suddenly shrunk and with a swoosh, it burrowed into the ground. The Black Snake Demon Venerable did the same. In the blink of an eye, he disappeared without a trace. The 2 kings and the army of cultivators chasing after it only shattered the ground, but they could no longer find its shadow. These demon ingrates like to burrow into the ground. Emperor Jin was a little angry. Originally, when he fought with Emperor Li and Crimson Crow, he had the strength of the soul transformation realm and had the greatest chance of winning. In the end, he did not expect the 2 Snake Demon Venerables to interfere and snatch the person away. He had no choice but to yield. "Father, this blood-robed old ghost is unfathomable. Perhaps it's also a disaster for them." Jin Wuji comforted him. "Let's hope so. If he can still make the White Snake Demon Venerable suffer, then we have to consider whether we should continue to offend him." To Jin Emperor snorted. "Jin Dragon Army, retreat." He glanced at a certain place. The people from the Snake Clan and the Demon Cult had already taken the opportunity to slip away. It was not good to chase and kill them now. Underground. Sanshi saw White Snake quickly break through the soul and advance. He clicked his tongue, as expected of a snake. "You really know how to drill holes." Bullshasterish T. "This is my innate divine tower. It's equivalent to the earth escape spell of your human race." The White Snake Demon Venerable turned around and stared at Sanshi coldly. "We're going back to the White Snake Cave soon. Take out your treasure as soon as possible so that you can suffer less." She wanted to get the treasure now. This way, she might not have to split it with the old thing. "What treasure do you want?" Sanshi smiled. "I have many big treasures on me." HMPH. "Stop pretending, you know what I want?" Fu White Snake Demon Venerable sneered. What Emperor Jin and the others want from you? I'm sorry, I can't take it out. Song Shi knew that she was referring to the reason why his body was so terrifying. However, he really could not take it out. This was his innate system. Then I can only think of a way to make you spit it out. The White Snake Demon Venerable began to threaten him. When we go back, you will experience the pain of being bitten by thousands of snakes. Can you bite me instead? Forget about that old black snake. Song Shi tried to negotiate. Stop being foolish, you're the prisoner. It's not up to you to choose. The White Snake Demon Venerable sneered. A black aura appeared beside him, and the Black Snake Demon Venerable emerged from it and followed him into the ground. Fairy White Snake, what's the point of talking nonsense with him? If you don't hand over the secret, human, I'll torture you. You will have tens of thousands of snakes biting your body, and I will even give you a shower in snake venom. Her. Black Snake Demon Venerable sized up Song Shi coldly. I am quite experienced in dealing with humans. No matter how tough your bones are, there will come a day where you will be softened by me. This is a slow death. I'm not interested. Song Shi shook his head. Even if he had a death wish, he had strict requirements regarding the quality of deaths. Being able to die happily and swiftly was the most basic requirement. If he could die happily and swiftly, that would be for the best. Ridiculous, is a prey qualified to say such things? Black Snake Demon Venerable took out a poisonous blade and stabbed it into Song Shi's chest. Strands of terrifying poison invaded Song Shi's body. Experience the poison first. It will make your entire body itch, as if there's gangrene crawling in your body. Consider it an appetizer. He smiled sinisterly. As expected, he was very experienced in torturing people. Even his words could scare people. Song Shi frowned. At that moment, he already had a faint feeling that an itch was spreading from his bones. He could not help but grab it, but he could not quash it at all. I told you, I don't like this kind of torture. Song Shi snorted. Ragnarok, ice that had frozen him was instantly broken free. Song Shi regained his freedom and slapped the stunned Black Snake Demon Venerable, causing his face to morph out of shape. What? Fu White Snake Demon Venerable didn't expect Song Shi to be able to break free from her eye seal. She hurriedly increased its strength, but she was blocked by a layer of holy golden light and couldn't freeze this person at all. The Black Snake Demon Venerable's face contorted after being slapped. He roared with a murderous aura, "You have a death wish." He suddenly opened his mouth and spat out a black corrosive force. The moment Song Shi came into contact with it, his body quickly melted. This old fellow's talent was different from the White Snake Demon Venerable's ice will-o-wisp. It was a strange corrosive power that also contained a cold intent. In fact, this was the aggregation of all kinds of poisons. Song Shi quickly lost consciousness and black gas emitted from his body. With a sizzling sound, Song Shi turned into a pile of mud. You hit him too hard. Why did you kill him? Don't you know that he can be resurrected? The White Snake Demon Venerable stopped, somewhat dissatisfied. HMPH. No one has ever dared to hit me like this. Black Snake Demon Venerable snorted. Since he can revive, what is there to be afraid of? I'm not sure if he'll run away when he revives. Previously, when he revived, I didn't manage to catch his tracks. The White Snake Demon Venerable observed her surroundings and heaved a sigh of relief when she saw that Song Shi was still there.